How often does the Bible say married people should be having sex? Well, believe it or not, the scriptures actually tell you exactly how often you should be having sex if you're married in 1 Corinthians chapter 7, where it says this in verse 3, the husband should give to his wife her conjugal rights, and likewise the wife to her husband. It says then, the wife does not have authority over her own body, but the husband does, and likewise, the husband doesn't have authority over his own body, but the wife does. So, don't deprive one another, except perhaps by agreement for a limited time that you might devote yourselves to prayer, but then come together again so that Satan doesn't get a foothold and tempt you. Now, here's the deal. The Bible is clear that the roles within marriage are for the wives to respect their husbands, and the husbands to lay down their life for their wives. What I have found in helping couples, in walking through relationships with couples and friends, and even in my own marriage, is if the husband feels respected, he's going to want to be intimate. If the wife feels loved, deeply loved, like you would go to the ends of the earth for her, that you would lay down your life for her, that you would lay down the remote, you would lay down your tone, you would lay down what you want to do that evening in favor of what she wants to do that evening, guess what? The sex is going to be great. Because this is the design of God, that the two would become one flesh, and this models the Trinity. This models Father, Son, Holy Spirit in divine intimate dance from the beginning of time. It models Christ in the church. I've heard theologians say that this is the best picture of the union of Christ in the church on the planet is when married couples have sex. So what do the scriptures say? How often should you be having sex? As much as you want, as much as it is loving, as much as it is honoring. You should not deprive your husband. You should not be depriving your wife. But at the same time, husbands, if you're being brutal with your wives, don't expect to be getting any, because the Bible tells you you're supposed to look like Christ and lay down your life. So who would want to be intimate with a person that is not being loving? That doesn't make any sense. So the call to the Christian is to become one flesh, put their needs above your own, and then the result of that, the fruit of that, is a beautiful sex life. So if you need support for your marriage, get support and wise counsel. The victory is won. I have a full ministry of Christian coaches that would love to help you in your marriage or your anxiety or relationships, whatever's going on. Click the link in my bio, but know that